THS, Tech House, and Speed.
Welcome back to Tech House and Speed, NASCAR Free Radio. We're in the Falken Tire pits at Irwindale, where everything is going on. This is like a real race team. Tyler McQuarrie, you qualified third this weekend for the final round. Your race car driver in the Grand Am won at Las Vegas last year in Formula Drift, and now you're not going to be with the team next year. How'd all that happen?
You know, I came to Falken in 2009 and loved everything about the team, the people, the organization, the tire. And I've been here for 3 years, and to be honest, I really thought I was going to spend a lot more time with this team. But just like any business, you know, the state of the economy, budgets are getting cut, and some things happened in Vegas this year that have never, ever happened to me in my driving career. And it was a tough pill to swallow for sure. So it's just kind of a combination of everything, you know. It's kind of like, I think it's time for me to move on, and you know, this is my job, so it's no different than anyone else that, you know, might have some issues at their job and some opportunities to go elsewhere.
Tyler McQuarrie, you want to talk about what happened in Las Vegas? That was indeed a strange thing to have happen. You were taken out of your car, someone else went in your car. It was weird. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, you know, going into Vegas, I was going in there defending champion for that event, and I was 6 in points, 35 points out of third with, you know, 2 events to go. And I think it was like 50-something points out of the lead, so still way in the championship hunt, even though I was in 6. Go into practice, you know, I saw JTP, Justin Pollock, blew up his motor in his Mustang. Didn't think much of it at that time. I went out to go practice, and they came over the radio and said, J-Brad needs to talk to you in the pits.
That's how you learned about it, over the radio?
I was in line for practice, and when they said that, it instantly connected, and I was like, no way are they going to do this. No way. So I come back to the pits, and, you know, J-Brad's just like, we need to pull you out of your car. We got to put Justin in. And the issue was that Justin was, you know, second in points, 10 points out of the lead. You know, and Falken, I get the part that, you know, Falken puts a lot of money into this program, and it's to win a championship. I understand that part. But I didn't agree with, you know, taking someone else out that's in the championship hunt to do that, you know. So, and then you're in the position of taking 2 drivers and putting them in 2 unfamiliar cars, because then they brought in Nissan S15 right-hand drive for me to drive that hadn't been run in 2 years, hadn't been prepped. You know, it was not competition worthy. And go out there, and, you know, I out-qualified Justin in that car, which, you know, I
can see the smile on your face.
I was, you know, pretty happy with that, but he barely qualified, and I was like 25th, you know, and so he got some points. So I guess at the end of the day, it kind of protected his issue as much as possible, but, you know, it ended my season.
Tyler McQuarrie, you're a road racer. That's where you came from. That's your background. That you teach road racing. You finished second at, where was it? At VIR, and fourth at Lime Rock this year in the Insight BMW. Is that what your future is going to be, is drifting over for Tyler McQuarrie?
No, you know, I absolutely love the racing, and going back to racing this year with Grand Am and the Insight racing team was just such a breath of fresh air. You know, getting back out and racing where it's black and white, you know.
No judges,
you know, and we just ran Mid-Ohio the last race, and I was running second, you know, got up to second out of 70 cars, you know.
You had 1 or 2 poles this year too, fastest qualifier.
Yep, we got the track record at Road America, got pole there, so it's definitely no question my element. I'm happy to be there and want to be there, and I'm going to be there in 2012 with Insight for sure. But I'm not ready to leave drifting. I still want to do both, you know. But at the end of the day, I still love drifting. You know, I still love it. The political stuff that I've had to deal with this year has made me want to leave, to be honest, you know, with some of the judging that happened in Seattle and some of the stuff that's happened here within the team. There's been a point where I was just like, I'm done.
Now, on the other side of the coin, Falcon, which you have a long relationship with, they road race in the ALMS. A Porsche looks just like the cars you have here. Is there any chance that you might be in their LMS program?
You know, a couple years back, I tested with them a couple of times, and the test went really well. Was definitely on pace, faster than one of their drivers at the time too. So definitely capable to step in there. And I think that was kind of an idea and plan a couple of years ago. But Porsche came in and gave factory support to Falcon, and when that happens, they bring Porsche drivers. So you can't argue with that. You know, Wolf Hensler is the man. Brian Seller's doing an awesome job. I was always hoping that they would add a second car, and
or maybe for some of the endurance races like the 12-hour or the 24-hour at Le Mans.
Yeah, but again, they brought in another Porsche driver for that stuff. So I knew my only opportunity would be another car.
Has anybody emerged out of the ether here in the Formula Drift pits to maybe see about your availability for next year? Tyler McQuarrie does have name, does have skill, does have fans. I would think somebody would emerge and say, hey, come with me.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting after Vegas. I think a lot of people kind of
read the same tea leaves you did.
Yeah, a lot of people saw what was coming, saw how upset I was, and so after Vegas, I got quite a few phone calls from top tier teams, wanting to talk, and so I've been talking with a couple of them. And
wait a minute, Tyler McQuarrie, I'm going to drop something on you right here because I'm a journalist at heart. The Sam Hubinette Racing. Sam has made no bones about he wants to be an off-road. He wants to keep the team going. There's a seat there. It's a pretty popular seat. It's a factory-supported seat. Are we going to see, I'm just going to throw it at you, are we going to see Tyler McQuarrie with Sam Hubinette Racing next year?
I've been talking with him. There's no doubt, and there's a couple other seats that you could probably figure out that are going to be vacant, so I've been talking with them too. So
yeah, Reese has said the same thing.
Yeah, so it's, like I said, that I've been talking to top tier teams. I just don't know.
You want to tell Tech House and Speed now, and between you and I, who's the leader at the clubhouse turn?
No. No, because I'll probably shoot myself in the foot, but you'll be the first to know, I guarantee you. To go to a smaller team that's, well funded and well prepared, just like these guys are, but just
you're the focus.
Yeah, I think that's something more that I need, and some drivers don't need that, So I guess I'm just one of those drivers.
Dude, congratulations. It's been a long run, and you're leaving on your own terms, and that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Like I said, the only thing I'm bummed about is not working with these guys, the ASD guys and some of the Falcon guys, because I've come so close with them. So, but I think it's a good thing, and I'm going to move on and find a good home.
THS, Tech House, and Speed.